Into the seats, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Johnson scoops it up, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
1 away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
The batter number 48, third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Well, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team, because look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left hand.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, right fielder Rusney.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rusney Castillo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Markakis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Michael Bourne comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
In there at the knees, strike one. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Emilio Bonifacio will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 64.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning, and that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but he's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. In to score the runner from second. At the plate, Eric Ibar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Freddie Freeman will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have two strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first two times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. I have to imagine. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Blake Swihart will stand in, as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Joe Kelly will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is Bourne. Makes the play, one away. And he is in there.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball. But I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat. That's a nice play out there in the alley to run it down.
First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bogarts will head for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. David Ortiz, a 2-run home run. 29 home runs for him on the year as the blowout continues.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Here's Chris Young as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3. A.J. Pierzynski will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
A.J. Pierzynski
to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman
Adonis Garcia will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The right fielder, number 22.
Nick Markakis will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Right side, Pedroia has it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the. Back here at Turner Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jim Johnson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 53, Jim Johnson.
Dustin Pedroia digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Number 8, Jace Peterson.
Line hard to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Pablo Sandoval digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Markakis giving chase. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign.
Now batting,
Rusney Castillo will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Lifted in the air to right field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Takes just... Michael Bourne steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Center fielder.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Jace Peterson will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw over to Ortiz, gets him 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder,
Ender Inciarte gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures why mess with success when you get it to 1-2.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they remain well. Joe Kelly comes to the plate.